Good morning. I'm Dr. Jenn, owner of Mountain Phoenix Center for Vibrant Living. And I'm here to talk to you about your optimal healing potential, or what I describe as your optimal healing potential. It's a conversation that I have with many practice members who come into my office. The first thing I want to ask you is, does this sound like some things that you've experienced? You remember as a kid running around, playing in the yard, playing at the park, playing with friends, and you fall and you scrape your knee and you run crying to your mother or to someone else, and they say, "You're okay, you're okay." They kiss your knee and send you back on your way. They probably did a cursory perusal of how you were doing, and once they realized that essentially you were fine, you were back off and running. I remember that in my house. And then things like that continued throughout my childhood. When I started playing sports, there would be times either during practice or certainly a game that you might find that you twist an ankle, tweak a knee, or when I played field hockey, you got hit with a stick or a ball and that hurt like hell. And you might find yourself limping and or in pain, and your coach might take you out for a moment, again, check things over real quick. You might get some tape or a little bit of ice or something like that if it was maybe a little more involved. And then if they needed you, you were back in the game. In some cases, ignoring the signals that your body was sending you about pain. As an adult, it might be you have a project due and you're exhausted, and instead of getting sleep, you're going to continue to work on the project. Or you might be sick, and again, your body might be saying, get some rest. And instead of getting rest or taking time off of work, you push through and go anyway. Often, another example of this might be the people who say, I have a high tolerance for pain. What we've essentially done in these situations is we have ignored the signals that our body is telling us. And I don't know about you, when something gets ignored long enough, it eventually leaves our awareness, we don't pay attention to it, or if it's in the case of a friend or family member who might be ignoring us, a colleague or something like that, that you literally tune them out and don't pay attention anymore. Well, when we do that with the body, the same thing can happen. The body starts to stop sending messages because the feeling is if you're not going to respond to them, then we're not going to keep sending them, or we're not going to keep sending them at the same level. What we've done essentially is we've turned our optimal healing potential down. Much like a dial, we've turned it down. And the body might not send as many signals. We've created pathways and patterns to ignore the information our body's sharing with us. So when somebody comes into my office and they want to increase function, reduce and eliminate pain, they want to be living what I call vibrant, vital, carefree living, they find that they have a challenge to doing that because things are getting in the way. And in some cases, they might even be eating well and exercising, meditating, deep breathing, getting rest, and yet it seems like they're only getting so much results, that they're not getting the full results that they would expect. And it's because on some level we've tuned out, we've disconnected from that full healing potential. So a question for you is, are you connected to your full healing potential? Do you know? Well, I can help you with that. I can give you a yes or no answer to that very question. The second thing is, how do you reconnect you in your body, your being, to its full healing potential? I have techniques for that too. Of course, your body also has recommendations. What might they be? That's a question that I help people in my office ask their own bodies. and get answers. In the meantime, while they're learning, I help them interpret the answers that their body is giving them. And these things might be, go have some fun, change your work schedule, maybe change up an exercise routine. Of course, that's after, with the techniques we use in my office, to help connect them to their optimal healing potential on every level of their body and being, all the way down to the cellular level. Now, I know some of this may sound really strange, and you're like, how does that really happen? If you're at all interested in knowing, 1, are you optimally connected to your full healing potential? 2, if you're not, how do you get connected? And 3, how do you start achieving your health goals, especially if you've been committed and are working towards that and not getting the results you want? You can ask questions or make comments below this video. You can also contact me through a private message. You can schedule at my website for a complimentary consultation, and I can answer those questions for you. Get the most impact from the work that you do, from the things that you do to take care of yourself. And that's what I'm here to support you doing. I'm Dr. Jenn, owner of Mountain Phoenix Center for Vibrant Living. I look forward to connecting you further. Thank you.